Sweet. Alrighty, let's see if these headers will fit. Oh yeah, baby. Yep. Okay. So we are definitely hitting in that corner. Gonna have to beat it a little bit. So you can see where our interference is down here. Right here. So between these two marks, just gotta bend it in a little bit. Passenger side headers slipped right in, no problem. I am going to have to bend these cooler lines out of the way a little bit, but that's really no big deal at all. And I'm also going to purchase a piece of heat shielding to cover the lines and the starter in there so I don't cook that. Oh man, I think I had the driver's side in and out probably 6 or 7 times, just adjusting and massaging and this and that. But you can finally see the light of day between the suspension mount and then those pipes. So we are looking good on the header front. Now I need to figure out how to get the 3-inch collector necked down into 2.5. So we can meet up with the cats over there and then run it back. So more work to do. Damn it. Oh no, I made it. Sweet. Alright, not so bad. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Now if I can only find a nut that fits it. Alright, so this is how it's going to work. Got the square hole right here. That's where the original throttle cable actually clipped into that from the engine bay side. And this is round, but I got these 2 washers. One's going to go on the inside. One's gonna come on the outside here. Wow, that actually worked. Second try. Look at that. That's pretty incredible. All right, I got the Amazon special throttle cable here, and I think it might work. I'll have to take some more measurements here. But we're looking at a round peg and a square hole sort of thing on both the bracket here and on the firewall. All right, so here's the inside. I don't know if you can see there. That's where that screw's coming through the firewall, and that forked bit is the top of the throttle cable. All right, so that'll be like that. And to screw this nut out of the bolt to lock it in place. All right, and now the cable goes into the sleeve here. And then we thread it through. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That's so good. That's so good. Let's let that cool off. Now I gotta prep the other side of the frame, rather the body itself. This. And this. Pretty sweet. It's also pretty sweet. So the cable's coming up through this channel, and it's gonna hit the ferrule, or whatever you call it. It's gonna hit the thing that's in there. But the cable can't continue on this way because this plate wraps around the back. All right, that's ugly, but it's functional. I ended up hitting it with the drill bit too. It'll work. Aha! Aha! There it is. That is excellent. This is awesome. This is really, really nice. This little modification right here, super tight. That works beautiful, and the pedal feels excellent too. Just sit. Anyone else dumb enough to paint their water pump black? I'm back onto buying parts that I don't really need, but I think this is going to look really cool. It's a Summit brand power steering and alternator mounting bracket. So we need to remove the power steering pump off of this guy. Sick. Alright, power steering pump extracted. Yep. Ah, look at that. So this is gonna mount something like that. Alternator goes over here. And you got power steering, nicey nice. Absolutely. So this is the stock power steering hose off the El Camino. I need to figure out a way to use that for the new pulley. Okay, so you're threading. Good. Now you're kind of stuck there. But you know, that kind of works. That's a thing of beauty. I think that'll work. The thing about the return line is, I might just cut it like right here. And if I can, put a little flare right there. And then I have some, I got some power steering line I can just put right there. Alright, I cut it down, I put like the tiniest little flare on there that I could. And I think it'll work just fine because it's a return hose. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know how tight these things are supposed to be. I'm just going, you know, pretty tight. Jeez. Ouch! And this already has a kink in it, which is beautiful. So I can probably just make a cut like right here. Look at that. That's masterful. Nice and tight. So I can take this off now because this is not in fact loose. It is tight. Very good, very good. $200 later, we got an alternator. It's a 4-wire unit off a 2000 Silverado. I figure 2000 engine, 2000 alternator, it should work. Ugh. It's like it's meant to be. Alright, got my drive shaft. Southwest Speed. Shout out to Pole Barn Garage. Thanks for that information. Alright, apparently the El Camino needs a converter in the back, because it's wider than the standard drive shaft is. So I gotta put this one in. I gotta take the old one out first. So if you put a small socket in a vise, and on the other end you space it out with some flat pliers there, you can actually just push it right out, and it comes straight through the pliers. It's like magic. All right, got the other end pressed in. That went easier than the yoke end did, so let's get this thing popped in. I know you can go in. There we go. Can we rotate you? No, we can't because it's in freaking park. Well, we can rotate the rear end, can we not? There we go. Oh yeah, beautiful. Definitely needed those clips. Definitely. Cool, man. This is awesome. And I think I felt it pull out of the back of the transmission about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch there. I think that's the right amount. I don't know. I measured and they sent me a drive shaft. That is very nice. If I'm not mistaken, the torque on these guys is 17 foot-pounds. I don't have anything that'll do that, so I'm just giving it the old nice and snug with the small wrench. And I'm sure you guys will yell at me if I'm wrong, right? Okay, so I can't get this stupid exhaust pipe unhooked. Even though that's off, that's been soaking, so chosen violence. Oh, that's ugly as hell. My X-pipe came in the mail. It, surprisingly enough, it's the same brand of exhaust that was already on here. Pipes. Never really heard of them until I crawled up underneath this and saw these mufflers. I always thought it was Flowmaster, but I was wrong. But they sound good. Anyway, here's the plan. I got this X-pipe. I'm going to do a mock-up real quick. I need to see how close I can get these pipes to behind these humps in the cross member. And then I have to attach the cats to that somehow. And then attach the cats to the reducers coming off the headers. That last pass didn't look too bad. I already got the passenger side all finished up here. The only thing I don't like are these joints right here. They're kind of thin and there's a little bit of flex there, but I really don't know how else to support that. Anyway, that was the trial run. So I cut this other piece that should slip right in here. And then floor, maybe that'll work. But, oh, yeah, the light shut off. Cool. All right. Excellent. Okay, there we go. Slip joint on. And then we get our two 9/16 guys here and tighten them up all nice. All right, that's about all I got. Those are tight. And now we get our hanger on this guy, and you knows what those look like, right? They look like that. You just put one there, and then we're gonna go to the back. All right, here's the driver's side rear exhaust hanger. You can see that's in pretty rough shape, and it doesn't really play well with the angle of the current exhaust. It's really close to the bags and it's up in that arm. So what I ended up doing on the other side was weld a new hanger to the end and then put a new nut and bolt up here. And it gets it away from the airbag. I did want to avoid melting those if possible. And it also centers it on that arch a little more than it is over there. And yes, my welds suck, but oh well, I don't care. I do care, but I don't care enough to do anything about it. So we're gonna do the same on over there. Also, if this is too low, I have a couple more adjustment points I can go. That's just the nut and bolt up there, so it's adjustable, which is nice. We got our reducers welded into the cat, welded into a little extension there, and that's all clamped together into the X pipe, and it's hanging really low, and that's annoying. And then we got these stupid little couplers going all the way back over to the hump. So this is ugly, but it is functional, and eventually I'll take the time and maybe weld all these up and get it, you know, sunk up closer to the car, because I don't like how it's hanging. It's a lot of work, so I'm sorry that I don't really have that much progress, and it's almost running. We're very close. Next episode, yeah, we should get there next episode. So anyway, thanks for watching.